Hi, I'm Kyle Farrell, back to talk more about the Singer's Checklist. Step three is how to translate the terms, all the musical terms and markings that you might find in your score. This is a hugely important step that I find all too often singers skip, where they don't know what the translation of the tempo marking at the beginning actually means. They don't know, they haven't bothered to look up what all of the markings for both the singer and the piano are, so that they're not fully prepared to implement the score. There are a lot of terms that get used a whole lot. Things like a tempo, crescendo, decrescendo, diminuendo, ritardando. Of course, we don't need to look those things up. Those are so common. But when things come up like tempo giusto, which is kind of a puzzling term in and of itself, or leidenschaftlich, or something like that, you need a music dictionary. The other word I'll say about that is that if you look up a lot of words like that in a dictionary of the language, you might get a somewhat confusing answer, because those are terms that might be used in multiple ways within the language. I would recommend having a nice, simple music dictionary, so that when you look up the term, it's in the context of music. When in a musical score, this term means XYZ. Those are often very cheaply purchased, a couple dollars for a paperback version that you can tuck in your backpack and take with you. There are online versions of those sorts of things as well, but having one of your own is not a bad idea. If you're into a more uh, complete sort of music dictionary, I have an old used copy of the Harvard Dictionary of Music and Musicians that I adore on my piano, and I refer to it on an almost daily basis. Or I have, when a student refer to it, if they haven't looked up a term, I have them do so right then and there. The bottom line is you need to know what every single word in the score means. Of course, your own text, but also any markings, even things like the dedication of the piece. If it was written for someone, that's a good thing to know and to translate in a foreign language score. So that's step three. Know your terms.